Hey guys, Speedo420 here, back with another video. Just a reminder before we get the video started, I just want to say, please get my new Speedo420 10k subscribers merch. It is now out, so if you guys want to donate to the channel, you can get this right here. It's going to be going off sale once I hit 11k subs. So, today I'm going to be talking about whether or not Roblox UGC clones should be allowed. And a lot of you probably don't like Roblox UGC clones, and me too. There's some type of UGC clones that I don't like, and I'll go over that in this video. But I get a lot of comments actually with people saying, you know, they're not hurting anything. I think UGC comments should be allowed, and I see that there's two main sides. There's people who don't really have a lot of classics, people who don't really have a lot of these limiteds, and then there's the people who do have these limiteds, very wealthy, like traders and such. So that seems to be the two sides of this argument here. But I'm going to be going over my personal opinions on whether or not UGC clones should be allowed or accepted. And what I mean by allowed, as I just said, is kind of accepted. Obviously, Roblox is going to be taking down most of the clones, or the creators themselves are probably going to be taking down their clones if they get enough backlash. So, first of all, let's talk about limited clones. Now, limited clones are probably the worst clones, and in my opinion, these things should not be allowed to stay. And in some cases, they have actually devalued existing limiteds. One example of this is the downtown fedora, which actually devalued the classic fedora for a short period of time because it looked really similar to the classic fedora. And I know these clones obviously aren't the same as the real item, but some players do buy limiteds just for the way they look. And if there's a UGC item that looks like 90% like that item, they'll just buy the UGC item instead of actually paying up for the limited item. And here's an example. Here we have the stylish shades, which are a copy of the intern shades, taken down, like, I'm pretty sure less than 24 hours after their release. But you know, that's one of the more notable UGC clones that have come out recently. So let's move on to the clones that are this is probably the most argued type of clones on whether or not these things should be releasing, and these are the classic clones. Now, a lot of people are arguing for these, and that's because basically they are, you know, they're copies of classics, and Roblox stopped releasing classics completely. And I don't think, honestly, I mean, unless Roblox changes, we'll see what they say at RDC, but I don't think Roblox will continue releasing classics anymore. But here you can see big head waist, basically an exact copy of the big head except it's on the waist, and here is this head stack copy. It doesn't have the exact same face as the original head stack, but still pretty similar. But these are two very notable classic clones here. Both have been taken down, but I think I'm fine with these existing. Yes, I think big head waist is just like a complete copy and paste. It's very lazy. But, and, you know, as much as I do hate UGC, you know, if Roblox isn't going to release items anymore, if they're not going to care enough to simply, you know, press a button or two to release classics during sales, then fine, just let the community do it. The community has to step in for Roblox because Roblox is just, you know, they just can't do it. They just don't want to release classics anymore because of this whole UGC thing. So I'm saying I am in support of classic clones, you know, releasing. So some players who may never get the opportunity to get things like Big Head can at least get something like it, something with a similar vibe or aesthetic to the original item. So yeah, those are my two opinions on UGC clones. I do not like the limited clones. I think they're destructive because, you know, the item exists in the game and you can get it on other ways, but for unobtainable items like classics and stuff, I am, you know, partially supportive of clones, even though some of them are blatant copies and very lazy, such as Big Head Waste. But anyways, hope you guys enjoyed the video. That's all. Bye.